Started. How's it going, folks? So last time we left off, we just finished the Tower of the Gods. So now it is time to go to the Forsaken Fortress. And hopefully, along the way, we'll run into our old friend Cyclos so that we can fast travel. Also, I think I'll go ahead and prep some bait. Just in case we come across any fishmen. Oh, there he is, popping in over there. He's kind of hard to miss. Yeah, bud, you're so big and bad. Got him. God, he's huge. Oh, not anymore. Fun fact, when you're conducting an orchestra in 4/4 time, that's the pattern that you orchestrate in, that you wave the baton. Let's see, actually, if I can, Oh yeah, this will bring us much closer. Oh, shoot. I forgot. Oh good. A shark that's never going to attack. Yeah, that out in the distance there is the island that I just warped to, Mother and Child Isle. And I believe that other one out that way is the Forsaken Fortress. It's like the shark's leading me there. Ah, yes, now the rain. How dramatique. There's some treasure over there, but I'm already at max rupees. That shark is still going. He's like, the minute that you veer off to the right or left, ooh, I'm gonna be coming for you, just you wait. Oh, there's the fortress. There he goes. Actually, let me get the bait out. So that way, I can give some to Mr. Fishman here. I guess since it was technically already filled in the map, but I never talked to this actual Fishman before. Not right now. He actually cared very much. Ooh, I almost got it on my first shot. Excuse you. Do I need to get closer to the fortress so that you'll fuck off? famous last words. Gotcha. Want some more? It was a little early that time. Come on, you big... I don't know what I was gonna say. Wow, teleporting behind me? So original. Yeah, how do you like that? I like how the other end of the handle just has a normal ass hammer on it. Actually, I should go the other way because I think it's shorter. Oh well, I'm already headed this way, so doesn't matter. Ew, I hate this thing. It's so gross and weird. Well, it didn't zoom up to it, but those statues on the wall that spring to life are so creepy. I can just flagrantly run in front of these guys without worrying about being caught. Because fuck 'em. I have the Master Sword now. Not that it matters, but Link doesn't know that yet. I'm gonna flatten this guy. It's so good. Let's see if I can make my way over without getting interrupted by the mini blends. They're gonna start showing up now. Or they're gonna start firing cannonballs at me. Where are they firing from? I see. So they're only firing at me while I'm close to the wall. I really wonder if I can make it with the leaf. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Oh, come on. Just because the wind wasn't in the right direction. Whatever. I'm gonna try it again. I don't give a fuck. There ain't no way I'm going all the way to that watchtower. Not when I'm already here. I always forget when using the leaf outdoors that I need to change the direction of the wind. This game is so picky about that. Okay, I thought that I was gonna stay depressed, but I guess not. Oh, that never gets old. Alright, let's try it now and see what happens. Oh my god, you can totally do that. Hell yeah. Did I flatten them too? Oh, I totally did. Alright, first time didn't count. Let's try this whole sister rescue mission again. What is his shield doing there? There's that big bad buzzard. I think I'm gonna need my grappling hook at one point. Maybe you should take off that helmet. Seems to be impairing your vision. Oh, you're gonna have to be quicker than that. Almost had me that time. Not quite. Are you even trying? Ooh, that was close. Nah. Out of my way. Yeah, say what you will, he knows how to make an entrance. Okay. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Oh. He's trying to blow me away. But it won't work. You really ought to take that helmet off. wanted another hit so bad. Well, for such a big bird, I couldn't find him. Oh. Let's... Keep crashing into shit. You're gonna cause yourself some brain damage. Oh, we've almost got it. How's that feel? Hey, it didn't crash that time. Shocking. Oh, never mind. There he goes again. God, this boss fight is so... what's the word I'm looking for? Satisfying. Excuse me, bitch? I'm the Wind Waker. You're not going to blow the Wind Waker away. There we go. You big rooster. When will you learn? When will you learn? He may be goofy, but that is a cool boss design. Oh, Ganon, did I hurt your pet? I'm sorry, bro. Sucks to suck. Yeah, Link, you need a sparkling blade. Come on now. Yeah, you fucked up now. See you again, and stay toasty. I love these stained glass windows of the sages from Ocarina of Time. Are you guys ready to witness a murder? Because they're gonna absolutely massacre Tetra's character. Yeah, so now she just stays down here. Yes, we get it. You can teleport around. You're so fancy and special and cool. And you just murdered a child. That was kind of a funny reaction Link had. Yeah, whatever. See ya. sale time. Okay, so we gotta go up to these temples and we gotta find the pieces of the Triforce. Can I fit through there? Oh, come on. That's dumb. Wait. Why is the wind pointing? Oh, that's right, because I was using the leaf to glide. Oh, wait. Let's see if we can get there a little faster. Yeah, that music for Windfall Island kind of lingered for a second there. Pretty decently far away from it, and the music was still going. Alright, boyo, what can you tell me about this island? 5 squares south, 1 square east. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 1 to the east. This character is so creepy. This is such a visceral power-up. Yeah, she's glitching out a bit. We're homeward bound. Let's check up on the fam, see what they're up to. I've got mail. too bad I can't keep it because I'm already at max roops. Not that I really spend them on anything. I think the first time they actually got the rupee economy to work right was in Breath of the Wild. You know what? I'll go ahead and use this up to fill up my magic meter. And then just get a fresh bottle. Do I have to talk to Grandma? Grandma literally saving Hyrule. Or at least the ocean. I don't know. The Great Sea. My sword has some golden energy in it. It's got soup energy. You could say it's super powered. Anyway, feel free to follow me and go on my Discord and all that other stuff for other amazing jokes such as that. I guess the pirates haven't brought Errol home yet. What the fuck? I just entered an area in my game called the Great Sea and you just called it out. I believe that's literally, like, since, you know, old Hyrule is under the water, I think, like, this overworld map is literally called the Great Sea. At least that's what it's called in Smash Brothers, or... No, in Smash Brothers it's the pirate ship. But, you know, I think it's actually called that. Also, good evening, Sarah. How are you now? I need to change the wind. Alright, it's... I did the exact opposite of what I needed to do. Had a bad day. I've been here since the beginning, just consumed in my game. I'm sorry that you had a bad day. I hope that, you know, it gets better. Just consumed in my game. What game are you playing? Let's see, chart. North 4 squares, east 3 squares. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3. So it's just south of Dragon Roost. Okay, but right now I need to go here. Origami King still just beat the 4th boss. Hell yeah. I really do need to pick that game back up. The thing is that, like, I've beaten the first 3 Paper Mario games. It's Paper Mario 64, Thousand Year Door, and Super Paper Mario. And then I got Sticker Star, but I never beat it. And then I got Color Splash comes next, right? That's the Wii U one. Yeah, Color Splash. And then I also have Paper Jam, which is a Mario and Luigi game, but it features like Paper Mario and Paper Mario characters and Paper Mario mechanics, so it's kind of like half and half. And then I have Origami King, but I haven't beaten that one either. So I've beaten the first 3. Is this where I need to be going? It would be fun to see your reactions to the first playthrough. I mean, I'd be down for it. You know what I would love to do? I would love to do a Paper Mario marathon. A Paper Marathon, if you will. And just like play through every game in order. That'd be pretty cool. Okay. Let's see if I can... Nailed it. Okay, gotta move quickly, Alright. No, climb up the thing. Oh, okay. Really? You couldn't have left that? Link slipping around is the favorite noise of mine that he makes. Just going nah da 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 da. Alright, made it to the island. Okay. Don't you dare. You leave me alone. I think these are my metal boots. My metal booties. Yep. The iron boots. My metal shoes. The only problem with a Paper Mario-thon is that I think they get repetitive so fast that it would be hard to chug through all of them, but I would love to see it. I mean, I'd be willing to try it. I would have to get my copy of Super Paper Mario back from my friend. Ooh, super secrets. They have all kinds of bad guys frozen in ice, don't they? You missed. You missed. Amazing work. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this one. Come on, fight me. Oh, fuck off. I totally hit that. Okay, bitch. There we go. What the hell? Why won't it cut his armor off? Take this. There we go. Is Super Paper Mario the one on the Wii? Yes, it is the one on the Wii that's 2D, except Mario has the ability to switch the perspective to 3D. Wow, way to miss 3 times, Link. It's not like I'm locked on or anything. Stupid child. Secret treasures for me. I want this one first. Oh yes, my face is absolutely beaming right now, isn't it? You know, you can't put a price on wasted time. I really like that one too. Yeah, that one's pretty good. It's not my favorite, but I feel like it has the best story out of the ones that I've played. But I prefer the gameplay of the first two. Where's me boat? Where's me boat? What are you doing? All the way over here. Okay, now I need to go here. So... God, I always forget. Yeah, look at this. Simple. So simple, I don't even think of it. Here we go. Have you also played all of the Paper Mario games, Sarah? Because it sounds like you have. Dude, go away. Just the first three like me. And Origami King, which you're playing now. I feel like the first three make a very solid trilogy. And then shit got kind of derailed. Like, I don't full on hate on them like most people do, but they are not as good as the first three. Like, gameplay-wise. You know, whether or not the writing is good is a different topic entirely. I think the writing in Origami King is really good. Same with Color Splash. But the battle systems for the last three games, it's just pointless because, like, I don't know, there really isn't an incentive to do any of the battles. It doesn't make your character stronger or anything. And they're kind of like annoying time wasters. But I didn't spend a whole lot on those games. I got them pretty cheap. So it's not like I'm really complaining all that much. Oh! That was almost a disaster. Got myself some bangles. Either that or some big-ass earrings. Alright. Now... You know what? Let's do this. I don't like the way the camera's bobbing there. Swiggity swooty. Coming for that booty. The pirate version of booty, not, you know, because it's the sea. You see? These parts are so cool. He just fired at us, so I'm gonna warp away before it hits us. Okay. I was going to try and 100% this game, but I don't know if I can even do it. Some challenges are just too difficult for me. I spent 2 hours on one the other day and didn't even end up getting it. Yeah, a game has to be, like, really grabbing me for me to want to 100% it. Most of the time, I just don't bother. Most of the time, the games I 100% are like the core Mario series or the different platformers or stuff like that. Right now, I'm in the process of 100%ing Smash Ultimate. I'm trying to collect like all the spirits, and I've already gotten all the music. I've gotten medals for all of the single player like adventure modes or classic mode, but I haven't gotten all the two-player ones yet. I've beaten the adventure mode. What is it called? It's the World of Light. That's it. I've 100%ed the World of Light 2 times. And I'm only like 65 spirits away from having every single one of them. And then I'm also trying to 100% Breath of the Wild, but I'm not like following a guide or like, you know, sticking real hard to it. Like I'm not going through it mechanically. I'm trying to stay as, organic as possible so that I don't get sick of the game. Because I feel like if I just am roaming around Hyrule doing my own thing, but then like I find a couple Koroks while I'm exploring around, I feel like that's far more fun than uh, following a guide for like every Korok. I feel like that would get old. So it's like I'm passively trying to 100% Breath of the Wild, but actively trying to 100% Smash Ultimate. Hey, John Staffa, how you doing tonight? I just started Twilight Princess myself, first time ever. Hey, not a bad one to start with, though. I love Twilight Princess. Are you playing the Wii version? Emulating it through Dolphin? That's alright. Do you know if you're emulating it on the GameCube version or the Wii version? Because Dolphin can do both. Because for me personally, I grew up with the Wii version, so I'm used to the map that way. Because that's what they did since Link is normally left handed in the GameCube version. Instead of just like changing his model, they just flipped the entire map so it's mirrored. GameCube version, nice. No waggle controls for you. I'll handle motion control just to have the map that I'm more familiar with. Been playing some goodies on my stream lately. Just beat Mario Sunshine and figured I'd start with something new. Awesome. Yeah, Mario Sunshine was one of my earlier streams as well. Did you do like a full 100% playthrough or just until you beat the main story? Let's see. So whose temple do I want to do first? Because now I can do one or the other. Normally I do Makar's or Makar or whatever, however you pronounce his name. Oh. I'll go ahead and start his. Let's see. So we want to go to... Is this where the Forest Haven is? I need to fill out my map more. Just the main story. Just going through some old gems that I haven't played since I was young. Hell yeah. Yeah, my whole thing is that, no, this is where the Tower of the Gods is. My whole thing is that, my childhood memory card got corrupted and formatted itself. So a lot of my GameCube games now I'm just simply starting over from the beginning. Yup, it sucked. I was not really wanting to like play any of these games and I wasn't really feeling it just because of that, because it's like I have a pretty big library and I don't feel like going through all of that. But then I started streaming it and it's given me like a motivation to kind of get through them. I feel like earlier games might be sightless easier getting 100%. I'm guessing that was supposed to be slightly. I feel like earlier games might be slightly easier getting 100%. There are like 6 different types of collectibles in Origami King, and I fucking can't. Yeah, that sounds like a laundry list. You ever heard of you know about the collecting for Donkey Kong 64, right? Oh my god. You have 5 different playable characters, and each of them has so many collectibles per level. Origami King took months of my life. So many things. Yep. Okay, I need to figure out where the Forest Haven is. If not, I'm just gonna do Dragon Roost first. This is Great Fish Isle. And this is Dragon Roost up here. I feel like it's to the east of me right now. Let me... Oh, super cool, guy. Okay. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Run into the island. You prick. Okay. I totally forgot about this feature in Wind Waker. Gosh dang shirks. Yeah, I keep forgetting about it too. I keep like, you know, sailing off to wherever I need to go next, and it's taking a while, and then like when I'm about halfway there, I'm like, oh duh, I can fast travel. Where is... First we go to Dragon Roost. Like, when the game first starts, we go to Windfall, from there to Dragon Roost, and then from Dragon Roost to Forest Haven. So it can't be too far from Dragon Roost Island. I'm pretty sure it's south of Dragon Roost. I might as well just do that one first since I'm warping to the island. The music in this game kicks ass, man, giving me the good nostalgia. Yup, dude. All Zelda music does that for me. I love Zelda music. In fact, it was Zelda music that caused me to, like, pursue music in the first place. I thought Forest Haven was in the south of the map. Yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember where it is, because I don't have my map filled out yet. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this first. Great, more money that I can do nothing with. More money, even though I'm maxed out because I don't have any of the wallet upgrades. The thing is, though, is that you can go through this entire game without spending a roop. Thanks for the follow, John Staffa. I'll have to come check your streams out sometime. No problem, man. I usually stream around noon or midnight before or after work. What time zone? Because my time zone is EST. Depending where you are, times may be different. Oh, okay, cool. So we're both EST. Awesome. All right, that's easy for me to remember then. I usually stream like... Honestly, I don't have like a very consistent schedule. I usually just stream when I feel like it. But I have my Twitter set up and my Discord set up to alert. Wait, am I supposed to do this one with her? EA Sports. It's not in the game because we paywalled it. Okay, no, it's not that one. I need to be doing... Same, I literally started streaming 5 days ago. Hey, newbie! Just like me. I only started streaming like only a couple weeks ago. Had my entire setup stream ready for months, but just never went live. Yeah, that's the thing, is that like for years I've had the disparate parts to do live streaming for like other reasons. So like I have, you know, audio stuff like my microphone and interface and headset for like music related stuff. And then I also had a capture card from forever ago because I wanted to like, you know, have higher quality captures of my gameplay whenever I like wanted to upload clips or whatever. So I was like, well, put these two together and I can do live streams. And so far it's been pretty fun. I'm not taking it like super serious. I don't plan on like turning this into a career. It's more like just a fun hobby. I'm having fun with it. I have anxiety when it comes to picking a game and sticking with it, but streaming helps me stay on track and actually want to play. Yeah, I feel that. Like, seriously. One of the things that I'm working on with my therapist is trying to, like, find the passion for things that I used to enjoy again. Because, like, and a big part of it was the pandemic kind of made it difficult for me to enjoy things. But, yeah, I was, like, worried that I just didn't enjoy things anymore. But the social aspect of it is what I like. I like playing games with friends. I like talking about games with friends. And so I was like, well, what if I like just tried to foster a community of people that just like want to hang out, play games and talk about them, you know? And I find that to be sometimes more engaging than the games themselves. Sarah, your therapist, is on vacation. My life is in shambles without him. Oh no. I feel the same. Nice to meet new people on here with the same ideas and such. Yep. Like, if I could get a community of, say, 50 people at least, I'd be perfectly fine with that. It doesn't need to be anything huge. I just simply want to share this medium that I've been part of for longer than I could speak. You better enjoy your vacation, Joshua. Yeah, Josh. Leaving my girl Sarah hanging. Here's my question. Who gives therapy to the therapists? I literally come on here and look for low view streams and just chat it up. Nice to build a community of solid support. That's a great idea, actually. I should do that more. Looking for low view streams specifically. The thing is that, like, I don't usually watch a whole lot of streams. Like, every now and then I do. But most of the time I'm busy with, like, work and just, you know, the responsibilities of life. My therapist loves his life like an asshole. So wait, which temple is hers? I think it's this one. We'll try it. So, have you played a lot of Zelda games, John Staffa? Breath of the Wild and Wind Waker, and now doing Twilight Princess. A solid start. The one for DS with the boat. Oh, the Phantom Hourglass. Yeah, not a lot of people like that one. I never owned it, and I never got far in it when I did play it, so I don't have like any strong opinions of it. But based on what I've heard, it sounds pretty tedious. I do own the sequel to it, Spirit Tracks, and fun fact, I was so shit at Zelda games when I was young that Spirit Tracks was the first one that I ever beat. And that came out you know, after Wind Waker, sometime after Wind Waker. And I was born in the 90s, so going my whole life up to that point, having never beat a Zelda game, yeah, it was pretty shit. A lot of the puzzles were just too difficult for my child brain, and I kind of just learned to accept the fact that maybe I was never going to beat Zelda, but I still loved the games because they've got excellent music, and I like the characters and stories. Yes, I picked the right dungeon. I had terrible reading and writing till I was like 13. Yeah, I know I'm a little slow to the party. So, always got stuck in the games because I couldn't read. No, I get that too, because, like, so now as a cool adult man, I can play video games and finish them. Bravo. I hope that doesn't come off as demeaning or insincere. I'm legitimately happy for you. Yeah, this boat does talk a lot for a boat. I remember the Game Grumps made a joke about that where they like start sailing off on a different boat, listing one of the benefits as being that it doesn't talk. Sarah, you love being an adult man? I do too. It's okay. Oh, hang on. The first game that I owned was actually a Zelda game. It was A Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. It's not the first game I played, mind you. It's just the first one that I owned. And it's one of the few Zeldas that I've never beaten, even though it was my first one. I haven't watched Game Grumps in a few years now. Yeah, sometimes I'll put them on if, like, I can't find anything else engaging. Sometimes I just need some background noise. I should just shift over to putting on people's live streams, though, because more and more I'm finding less engagement with YouTube, and honestly, for the better. I watch too much of it anyway. You had that in Super Mario World as your first games? Nice. Those are some solid games. I actually didn't own Super Mario World. It was always one of those ones that, like, all my friends had, but I didn't, and I really wanted it. Now I am Duck Girl. Oh man, my parents got me a Super Nintendo and a Game Boy Color and I was in heaven. Dude, nice. Yeah, for Super Nintendo I had A Link to the Past, Super Mario World. No, not Super Mario World. That was the one that I didn't have. I had the Super Mario All-Star Pack. And that was cool, because so many games on one cartridge. I had NBA Jam, because who didn't have NBA Jam? Um, I'm totally blanking on what else I had. And then my mom got me the yellow Game Boy Color with a copy of Pokemon Yellow. And I took that everywhere. I did a whole lot of traveling as a youngin'. My Game Boy Color has been to Venice and Amsterdam. Unfortunately, my Game Boy Color's speaker no longer works, so I don't really play on it anymore. If I want to play my Game Boy games, I usually use the Game Boy player on my GameCube. All-Stars was so awesome. I've played and beaten all the Mario games apart from the Game Boy DS Mario and Luigi RPG style games. Dude, the Mario and Luigi RPGs are so good. Except Dream Team. I really did not like that one. Dream Team just felt like a slog from start to finish, and then that final boss fight was just bull. Plan to play them on stream eventually. Hell yeah, it's good to have a good idea of what I'm gonna play. I don't usually decide on what game I'm gonna play next until like I'm getting close to the end of one. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna play after I finish Wind Waker. I'm hoping to one day, like, if I get a big enough community, I would like for them to vote on what I play next. Because I could just list off all the games in my library and then just select a couple, have people vote on them or something. I just emulate everything. It's easy and it's nice to have access to anything I'd want to play. Yeah, no, it's I don't fault anybody for that. I've done and continue to do my fair share of emulation. You know what? I should have had her jump down here. But I do, if I have the option, I do prefer to play on official hardware just because it feels nice. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's not like a holier than thou kind of thing. It's just a like, I have it. I feel like playing it on my actual hardware if I can. I have a whole list of games for the stream. I've been doing 2 games at a time just to switch it up. Right now it's Twilight Princess and Resident Evil 4. Both good games. At least I've heard that Resident Evil 4 is good. Like, I've never heard a bad thing about it, but personally I've never played it. Let me get my boomerang. I think eventually I should do, like, 2 games at a time, just to shake it up as well. That would probably help. Although, every now and then I do play Sea of Thieves with my friends, usually on Monday nights, because that's the only time that all 3 of us have open. Resident Evil 4 is one of my all-time favorites. I own it for literally everything it's ever come out on. Yeah, I have a couple games that are like that, where it's like, it's so good I've bought it multiple times over. I have way more copies of Ocarina of Time than anybody has any business owning. I've got my original gold cartridge from my childhood. At one point I had a gray cart. I don't know where it came from, but I sold it, so... And then... Yeah, I'll bring you guys over to the light. I have the 3DS remake. I have a Japanese copy. I have a bunch of Japanese copies of games. I've got the Nintendo Switch Online file of... Oh, I've done a playthrough on my PC with my VR headset because I have a mod that lets me play the game in first person with a VR headset. It's super fun. It's so cool that I can play through that game in VR when it was never designed for that. I have no friends to play online games with anymore, so I really only play League of Legends. Yeah, I tried playing League of Legends once, and I just couldn't get into it. But man, they make some cool freaking music videos for League of Legends. Let's see, what is it that I need to be doing in here? I know I turned them into statues or something. I can make Medley use her harp to reflect light. Yeah, it's super fun. That's a lot of what I do these days, is like take games from my childhood. As far as like computer stuff, I take games from my childhood and try to get them running in virtual reality. It's super fun. Like, I've got Metroid Prime running in VR. Super fun. I don't remember this dungeon at all. That's the thing, too, is that, like, it's been so long since I've played some of these games that a lot of the time I don't remember the solutions to puzzles, which I think is kind of a good thing, because it kind of keeps it fresh. Oh, another really fun game in VR. Did you ever play the? Did you ever play F-Zero GX? I think it's called, for GameCube. I got that running in VR. I can't go back in anymore. Like, now that I've played F-Zero in virtual reality, it's a high-speed futuristic racing game. Oh my god, it's fun. Never played F-Zero or Metroid Prime? I highly recommend them. They're pretty fun. I'm not huge into racing games, but I think F-Zero is pretty fun just because of, like, its, like, high-speed deathmatch stakes. And then Metroid games, just in general, are great. Like, the only bad Metroid game I can think of is the very first one for the NES. Just because it's like the first one and very experimental, but it's difficult in that archaic kind of way. Like, you don't have a map. You have to draw one out if you want one. And like, a lot of people point to Other M as being the worst Metroid, and it's like, I won't defend the story or the acting. I'll kind of defend the acting because I think it's due to poor direction. But the gameplay for Other M is still fun. I think that Other M's gameplay is still, like, worthy of praise. My brother was a massive Metroid fan, but I could never get into it. Your brother sounds awesome. Okay, how do... Oh, to unlock this door, I probably gotta... Actually, I should... Got him. Jeez, my nose is so itchy. Let's see. Okay, that's locked. Well, for this part, I have to shine a light in both the eyes, but I don't have the mirror shield for Link yet. But what I could do... I'm back. I was getting a pizza ready for the oven. 2 a.m. pizza. Damn, you go hard on the midnight snacks. Oh, shoot. See, usually that's the shield button for Link, but it's the cancel control button for Medli. What kind of toppings you got on that pizza? Hey, there's a thing I can push. What the hell? It's clear. Oh, here's what I'll do. I'll stand right here until it wears off. Here we go. I had leftover fajita burrito. That's what I had for lunch today. Fajitas are my favorite food. Was it a chicken fajita? Chicken fajitas specifically are my favorite food ever. You're jealous. You have a pizza. Oh no, I see dead people. Skull meets skull. Yeah, keep laughing, see what happens. She doesn't know how to ladder. Can I... There we go. Your favorite is poutine, fitting for Canadian. Oh, you're Canadian. I would love to visit Canada sometime. Steak fajita burrito. So it's got steak, onion, green pepper, and tomato in a tortilla with queso over it. Mmm. That sounds real good. I don't think I've ever had poutine either. One of my friends tried making it once, and apparently, I wasn't present for it, but apparently it was disastrous. And I was like, Based on my limited understanding of what poutine is, because I've never had it, how do you mess it up? Yeah, it's very simple. French fries, cheese, and gravy. Yeah. But apparently it was like spectacularly bad. Like, it's become a bit of a meme in our friend group. So, I don't know. You can use any kind of cheese, but matzo makes the goodness. I would probably do like a cheese mix. I like mozzarella cheese, but if it's gonna be, like I said, I've never had it, so I can only just imagine the flavor. But if I were to do cheeses, I would probably do like a mix of mozzarella, cheddar, and maybe some Parmesan. Either that or just do the mozzarella and cheddar. I live closer to the Canadian border than I live to you. Yeah. Nah, you definitely. Oh, no, you don't. Trying to steal my duck friend. What are you doing? No. You only live 40 minutes from the border. What part of Canada, if you don't mind me asking? You can be broad about it if you're, like, you know, sensitive about that kind of thing. You live in Ontario? Oh, wait a second. I needed to bring her in here, didn't I? She's gonna get snatched up. 2 hours from Toronto. If I were to cross in the states, I would be into Detroit. So wait, how do I do this? From a Canadian standpoint, the States sound scary as hell. Hey, I'll let you in on a little secret. From a States point of view, the States are scary as hell. I'm not a particularly patriotic American. Well, yeah, if you cross into Detroit. Like, that's just Detroit. I've done some work in Detroit. Like, my job requires that I drive around a lot. And I've done couple jobs in Detroit, and I try to get them over with as quickly as possible. Let's see here. Was there like a. Well, no. If there was a stone choo choo, it would have respawned when I walked back into the room, wouldn't it? Is there something else in this room that I can use to keep that switch down besides Medley? Or Link? Because I have to be able to go through the door. So, healthcare question. Here. Never ask a woman her age, a man his wage, an American their healthcare system. Do you guys get billed out the ass? Like, is that a real thing? You would be shocked, like, what hospitals and insurance companies and stuff like that can get away with charging. I once saw somebody shared like an itemized list of their hospital bill, and they literally got charged for like yelping when they were injected with a syringe or with a needle or something. It was listed as like emotional outburst or something like that. Because I can straight up shoot myself in the foot and it's covered. Yeah, it's pretty bad. My the way that I've been handling it, my life, is don't get sick and don't get hurt, because those are my options. I'm poor and disabled, so I don't pay for anything. But yes, one of my medications is $800. Like, the most I gotta pay for is hospital Wi-Fi. Yeah, no. We don't have socialized health care or like government backed healthcare or anything like that. It's literally like a business. It's literally a business. And my job in particular, I go into hospitals and stuff all over the Midwest. Yeah, what seems unreal to you is just normal for like most Americans, and like to a lot of the stupider Americans, um, it's so normal that changing it is unthinkable. Because like there's a whole bunch of Americans that think that like any kind of help is a handout, and it's really annoying that these people are allowed to, you know, speak. um, yeah, no, I'm way for like healthcare reform in this country. It costs money for the ambulance ride if you have one. That's why most people just like drive to the hospital. And then, yeah, it does cost money to have a baby. And most people um, in my demographic, in my age range, I don't know how old you are, most of us just aren't having kids because of how expensive it is. Not just because of, like, you know, the expense of the hospital, but, like, you know, most of us aren't even homeowners. You know, I'm about to reach my 30s. I'm almost in my 30s and I'm nowhere closer to, like, getting a house. And I wouldn't say that I'm, like, not well off. I have a pretty decently paying job. And, like, I have the free time afforded to me to be able to do live streams just whenever. You're turning 24 this year. So, yeah, I guess that would make you, like, you're the same age as my sister, so you're like one of those in-betweeners. It's like not necessarily a millennial, but not necessarily a Gen Z either. I don't know. It's a not that, like, generations actually mean anything, you know. A lot of the time it can just feel like a form of tribalism to me. Okay, there's something I'm missing here. We came in through here because there was that button that I could hit, but there wasn't anything else in this fog. And oh, I do have a key. Oh, okay, cool. So we can go through the locked door. That's one of the nice things about having a small audience, is that usually they don't care if I'm wasting their time. But yeah, I'm not super jazzed about the things that my country does and continues to do. And healthcare is definitely one of them. Another thing is education. Oh, come on. I need to get my bow and arrow. At this point, I'm just hanging out. I don't have anything better to do. Late night conversation is good for the brain. Yeah, I'd say so. Better than just, like, you know, staying up late because you're not tired enough to sleep. Actually, I can put this guy right here. Share with us what you like to do in your country of Canada, just for like fun or whatever. Just be listening to podcasts or endlessly scrolling for shows. Yeah, that's my problem, is the endless scrolling. I feel that. Honestly, not a very exciting person in my spare time. Collect art, big comic reader and collector. I have a few comics. Which comics do you collect? Me and Wolfman like to eat copious amounts of food. I wouldn't say that I eat copious amounts of food. I just like eating, food when it's really good. And if it is really good, I'll eat lots of it. That is one thing that America does have going for us, though, is that you're not likely to go hungry. Now, the quality of food is a different story. We have, like, such an excess of, like, not-so-great things, particularly corn, that it's one of the leading problems of, like, the obesity problem in the U.S. Right now I'm reading Thor by Donny Cates and a book called Twig by Scotty Young. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not, like, super familiar with comics, so I haven't heard of those ones. I have, like, just a couple of the big ones. Like, I have The Killing Joke and V for Vendetta. I really like. Why am I blanking on the author's name? The author that looks like an older me. Why am I blanking on his name? He did both of those. I have Death in the Family. Yeah, we probably could have ate more at those Japanese restaurants. Yeah, Death in the Family is fucking brutal. Especially when you realize that, like, the whole reason that story happened in the first place was because the audience voted for it. The reading public voted on that happening. If you're into Batman, I highly recommend Batman White Knight. Yeah, I can't say I've heard of that one. Beautiful art, though. I'll look at it. I'll take a look at that. Because a lot of the time when I'm reading the comics, I don't like it. I more appreciate the art, I would say, than anything else. Actually, you know what that reminds me of? Hang on one second. I drew this comic book cover for my girlfriend when we were like, I think it was like when we had first moved in together, but like I drew a picture of her like as a comic book hero. Basically tells a story about how the Joker returns to the normal man he was before, and Batman goes crazy in the wake of that. I've heard of like a couple stories where like Joker returns to normal, like in the absence of Batman. My friend James, he's the Batman expert. The only reason that I know anything about the comics is because of him. He's way into Batman. Wait, I don't even remember what... I got the compass out of that treasure chest, right? Ooh, fairies. Oh god, yeah, how much is gas in Canada? I can't imagine it's like that much better, because I've seen a bunch of charts showing gas prices around the world and they all seem to be pretty high right now. Fucker! You kidding me with that? No. That should have hit. I need to find a light source. Take out this ghost. Ah, here we go. Okay. Yeah, you guys, I mean, like, I don't know if it's across the board for Canada, but you guys have Canadian dollars, right? And that's a little bit different from US dollars. Got him. That's also true. Use a different measurement system. Which, honestly, the US should switch to metric as well. Let's see. 207 per liter. Yeah. Yeah, that's about what I was thinking, but I'm having trouble converting liters to gallons. That's the part that I'm stuck on. So I'm trying to think of, let's see. Let's see. So if I had to guess, it's probably like about $3 per gallon, maybe. It, that's a really crude guess. No pun intended. Around here, it's been like $5 per gallon. Like I had to refill my car today for a job, and it was $70 to refill my car today. 3.7 liters. Okay, so that would be like about $4. Yeah, either way. But yeah, to refill my car today was $70. Buddy drives a truck and he put 120 in his tank to fill it. Jeez. I don't drive terribly often. I pretty much only drive for work. So it hasn't been hitting me too hard. But when it does, it does. Hang on. Ugh. I'm getting pretty warm. I don't have any air conditioning in this room. And my hair is like a blanket. There we go. Wait, Link, why didn't you turn around? What the hell? Oh, it's because he was leaping. That didn't do anything. Let's see what a fire arrow does. Cool, nothing. Well, I'm not approaching them because they'll freeze me. I'll be frozen in place. Can I get Medley to drop the ladder? Nope. Okay. I guess that works. Oh, cool. Money. What am I gonna do with this? Okay. You still playing Origami King, Sarah? Actually. Got him. It's a good thing these guys move super slow. Stop moving around. A smonk break. Is it mirror time? Oh, I think it is. Now I can play with light. These dungeons are quite long. Yeah, that, and also I've forgotten most of them. I'm sure that if I, like, knew every aspect of this dungeon, that I'd be flying through it. Actually, I should have her up here, because I can hold her in place. Now that I've gotten the dungeon item, though, I'm pretty close to the end, I believe. Any recommendations for shows to watch? So, watch anything, so it's pretty open. Okay. Then I'll just start throwing stuff at you. Lately, my girlfriend and I have been watching a couple of Taika Waititi's shows, so that would be Our Flag Means Death, which just came out, is really funny. It's a comedic, like, retelling of the story of Stede Bonnet, the Gentleman Pirate, and Blackbeard. And then another one of his shows is called What We Do in the Shadows, and it's about a house of roommate vampires living in modern day New York, and it's pretty funny. Oh, no, I didn't want you to follow me. I wanted to use my shield. Can I use my shield, please? Love Taika, so I'll def check these out. Another show that I really like, that comes to mind now because, you know, Canada, you've probably already heard of it. Have you heard of a show called Letterkenny? You know a few of the guys from Letterkenny? That's awesome. I love that show. I think it's so funny. Most of them are from a town less than 30 minutes from me. That's awesome. Hell yeah. I have heard of Nathan For You, but I've never watched it. So let's see what else. I don't watch as much, but I used to watch a whole lot of anime. So I used to be like everybody's go-to guy for anime recommendations. Like, even my friends who didn't like anime, I was able to find shows that they enjoyed. I don't need all this money. Massive Studio Ghibli fan. Nice. What's your favorite Ghibli? Yours too, Sarah. What's your favorite Ghibli? Everybody share their favorite Ghiblis. You have a tattoo of Turnip Head up your forearm. That's cool. He is from my favorite Ghibli movie. I love Spirited Away. Iron Giant on the other arm. So I have a bit of a funny story with Iron Giant, but I'll share it in a second. Kiki's Delivery Service or Howl's Moving Castle. Yeah, Sarah, I know yours. Yours is plastered all over the things that you own. I've never met somebody who had so much Princess Mononoke stuff. It's your favorite movie of all time? It's a good one too, and definitely inspired Breath of the Wild, so it has that going for it. Yeah, my favorite Ghibli movie is Spirited Away. It wasn't the first one I saw. I think the very first one I ever saw was Kiki's Delivery Service, but it was so long ago that I don't remember it now. But Spirited Away is just so goddamn good. Back to the Future is such an excellent movie. And honestly, I'm not afraid to say it, I like the other movies in the trilogy. I think that they are all right. That didn't sound convincing. I don't think they're bad, is what I'm saying. So, my story with Iron Giant, since that movie is, like, very outward about its, like, Red Scare, you know, like, America fearing the Russians and stuff like that, my mom, she was, like, super sensitive about, you know, me watching anything that had to do with, like, violence or war or anything like that. So she actually sold my copy of The Iron Giant when I was little. Third one isn't nearly as good, but I still love it. I love it as just like a standalone Western, you know? Standalone, like, spaghetti Western with, like, a sci-fi slant to it. Getting a little close there, buddy. Oh man, my dad showed me everything cool. Spaceballs, Back to the Future, Iron Giant, Titan AE, Treasure Planet. Dude, Treasure Planet, though. Treasure Planet, though. Oh my god, what an excellent movie. If you know Titan AE, then we can be friends forever. Oh. I don't. I don't know that one. I guess we can't be friends forever. I didn't realize the stakes were so high. It's quite a cool story. Well, what is it? Just give me, like, the brief synopsis. Animated movie from the 2000s. I like animation. So far, so good. God, this dungeon does go on a little bit too long. Titan AE. You know what though? I feel like if I saw a clip from it or looked it up on Google or something, that I might recognize it. because it sounds a little bit familiar. I could have done that, I guess. Let's see. Let's see if I can get through this. Hey! Although I'm starting to think I didn't really need to bring her along. Well, I wish you hadn't done that. Aliens invade Earth. Son and father get split up because father is super cool spaceship guy. Son has a ring that points him to his father via compass of galaxy on his hand. Well, do you know which animation studio made it? Don't throw stuff at me. That's very rude. I mean, if you don't know offhand, it's fine. You don't need to be going and doing homework on my account. I was just curious. I'll have to check that out. It's called Titan AE. Good job. Okay. So... Titan AE. The film tells the story of a young man who receives a mission to save humanity and protect the giant ship that can create a new planet. after a hostile group of alien species with pure energy destroyed Earth. Yeah, I think I'll check that out after I'm done streaming. Probably won't watch it right now because it's very late. Yeah, get you some pizza. And you said that it's a poutine pizza. Interesting. I'm just imagining essentially a pizza, but with gravy and fries. 3 out of 10 frozen pizza. It is difficult to find a good frozen pizza. I've found that Red Baron pizzas, Red Baron frozen pizzas tend to be really tasty. Especially if you put peppers on them. My favorite toppings are peppers and pepperoni. Specifically jalapenos. Jalapenos are so goddamn good. Treasure. Oh, it's a meat lover's pizza. It's not a poutine pizza. I bet it would still taste good, though. Just some gravy and potatoes on a pizza. Don't think I've ever heard of that brand. Yeah, I can't speak to its relevance in Canada, but it's a relatively well-known brand in the U.S. Motor City Pizza Company is the best frozen pizza. Now, I've never heard of that one, but I'd be willing to try that. I mean, if it has the Sarah seal of approval, Sarah knows good food. Oh no. They get way too close for comfort. Just looked it up, have 150% never seen this. I'll take Sarah's word for it then. As well you should. I can vouch for her. They're Wind Waker's version of the Redeads. In response to, I do not remember these spooky bastards. Yeah, they're a little bit horrifying in this whimsical, cartoonish children's game. Featuring, you know, children. I always do this so that I don't have to memorize how it's played, because it's right behind me. Like, I know what it's supposed to sound like, but I can never remember, like, what the motions are for it. Yes, modern solutions. We have to be getting close to the end, right? The end is in sight. However, I don't have the big key yet. Oh. So in one of my streams the other day, a storm knocked out my power while I was streaming. And the last thing that I did was I walked through the boss door for that dungeon that I had just done. It wasn't a particularly long dungeon, but I was walking through the door and I hadn't saved that entire time. So a little bit behind the scenes for you. Before starting the stream the next day, when I had my power back, I went and beat that dungeon over again because I had to. If the same thing happened now, and I had to do this dungeon again, I'd probably not. This one is taking so long. Do I bring her down here with me, or... I'd be done with Wind Waker at that point. I'll play something else. Yeah. I think this is the last puzzle I have to do, because I do remember this one. And it's not even really a puzzle. You just have to slide everything in place. And it's like, is that even really a puzzle? Like... Like, literally, you just have to take all these mirrors and slide them in their appropriate spot. The puzzle, I guess, is like, you know, finding the proper light source to do all this. Into stand-up comedy at all? Yeah, I actually just watched a special earlier today. Why, do you have a recommendation? Oh, she pushes that button up there. I see it now. God, this chair is so uncomfortable. I can only sit in it for like a few hours before it's like, okay. There we go. That's what I like to see. Okay. shine the light there. Stavros Halkias, I hope I said that right, did a special on YouTube and it's hilarious. It's pretty raunchy comedy, but if you can handle it, amazing set. Yeah, I'm not, like, super prudish. I can handle raunchy comedy. The kind that I can't handle is the kind that, like, is, you know, hateful. Stavros Halkias. Anybody in particular you enjoy watching? The guy whose special I watched today, he was really funny. In that kind of, like, awkward existential way, you know, like Bo Burnham. His name was James Acaster. I only just learned about him today, or no, last night. I also really like, oh, what is his name? He has such a weird name. I'm totally blanking on his name. As I am wont to do. I have a very bad memory. Yeah, Bo's great. Shoot, what is his name? Well, I like classic stand-up comedians like George Carlin and Sam Kinison, Rodney Dangerfield. Nice. Fucking nice. Okay, if I move this one over. Oh, Sarah, you shook Bo Burnham's hand? That's awesome. Did you, like, go to one of his shows or something? Have you ever watched anything by Bert Kreischer or Tom Segura? Nope, I can't say that I have. You're making me look really bad tonight. I'm not knowing any of the things you're talking about. God, I'm really struggling to remember this one comedian's name that I was thinking about. He's this comedian from Ohio, and he's so funny. But I can't remember his name. Awesome guys. I listen to their podcasts every day. I've been to 2 of his shows. The one was at my friend's obscure college. The theater was pretty small, and he did like a high five line thing on the way out. Okay. God, this is gonna bother me until I can remember what the guy's name is. Fun fact 2, me and my friend rewatched the Bo Burnham show while in Paris. You went to Paris? How is it? I've always wanted to go to try the food because, like, you know, Paris is famous for its amazing food, so. And if I ever do go, you know I'm gonna come to you for restaurant recommendations. Let's see. Worst place I've been, in my opinion. Paris probably smells bad. Oh, okay. I didn't realize what company I was in. I don't have any opinions because I've never been to Paris. Your girlfriend and her family are all French. Do you know any French? They're some of the rudest people I've ever met. Well, I wouldn't want to make any generalizations, but that's unfortunate to hear that they're rude. Let's get away from those skulls. How about? Okay, I didn't have my sword drawn. Now you are vulnerable. Alright, he's done. So we learned French in school here, but I honestly don't remember anything of it. Yeah. I took a bunch of Spanish courses throughout my schooling. I haven't gotten a whole lot of practice with it though. So like I would say I'm like semi-fluent in Spanish and out of practice. I can hold a conversation in Spanish. Nope, that's not what I wanted. How do I get rid of them? Do I need to... I took one French class. I took one French class and decided it wasn't for me. Let's see. How do I get rid of these guys? I'm sure I have to use like a light source or something, but I don't see one. Hello, Medley. I don't remember the smell, but it was sketchy as fuck. Impossible to take a picture in front of the tower because people wouldn't leave us alone trying to sell souvenirs. It literally felt safer in China. Damn. That's one damning indictment. I want to go to New Zealand so I can go to Hobbiton. Nerd dreams. Literally everybody wants to go to New Zealand so they can go to Hobbiton. Everybody wants to go to New Zealand because it's fucking gorgeous there. And COVID free. Can I use the leaf to blow them away? Oh shit, that totally worked. Food was delicious in France outside of Paris? Oh, okay. That's a new one. COVID is still pretty actively messing things up where I am. Yeah, I don't actually know how much COVID is ravaging the area because most Americans at this point are just pretending that it's over. I still wear a mask everywhere I go, though. I wouldn't want anybody to think that I'm a Republican. America is full of legit idiots, so most people don't wear masks here. Yeah. It's such a simple thing, but, you know, the child will not be told what to do. And that's the end of it. Okay, let me put you right there. God, there's one more fucking room. At least I got the boss key. People ask me all the time why I wear a mask still, and I say so I can openly scowl at everyone. Yeah. Link, knock it off. this camera angle. Alright, that's one down. God, this is cancer to watch. I found comfort in people not seeing my entire face. Yeah, it's kind of like a almost reassuring kind of thing. I've become a mouth breather. I didn't choose the mouth breathing life. The mouth breathing life chose me. I personally don't wear one unless I absolutely have to, but after wearing them 16 hours a day for work, I was over it very fast. Yeah, I can imagine. I work in hospitals, so pandemic or not, I have to wear a mask. Like, even if this wasn't going on, I would still be wearing a mask. So it's like, it's business as usual for me. Okay, let's go ahead and beat this dungeon. What say? By the way, I'm still trying to remember that comedian's name. Used to work in an egg packaging factory, shipping and receiving eggers for a living. Dude, I don't know if you were aware beforehand, but I fucking love eggs. My girlfriend thinks that I have an unhealthy obsession, but I don't care. They're delicious. Now I work with injection molds, making car parts and such. That's cool. I am the Eggman. Mostly because there's this blasted hedgehog that I can't seem to deal with. Eggs are fantastic until you dump 3 tons worth into the middle of a hallway. Oh no. Oh no. 3 tons of eggs. I can't even, like, fathom that. blasted hedgehog. I can't be too loud because my girlfriend's sleeping in the other room. So in our household, we have at any given time at least 2 dozen eggs, and I get them delivered to my house, my apartment, whatever. I accidentally didn't cancel a weekly order because I forgot to, and we were going to be out of town for the weekend for a convention. So I brought one of the dozens that arrived at our house up with me to the convention so I could make breakfast sandwiches for everybody. And so I was able to get through at least half a dozen for that, but I still had like 3 dozen waiting for me back at home. So it was nothing but eggs for a couple days. I had 4 dozen eggs in my house. Just watched Sonic 2. What'd you think? Should have taken those eggs home. I didn't even think of that. I totally would have let you take those eggs home. I just didn't think of that. I liked it better than the first one. The ending has me super duper stoked for the next one. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much on the same page. The thing is that since there aren't like a whole lot of good video game adaptations to film, I'll take just fine over like something that is just actively awful. He's messing up my controls. That didn't work. Oh, come on. I've been waiting for HBO's The Last of Us since it was rumors. I have a weird kind of situation when it comes to Last of Us. I've only ever played, like, the opening part of it. Because, like, every time somebody's asked me if I've played it before, you know, if I'm over at their house and they own it, they're like, "Have you played it before?" I'm like, "No, I've only played the opening part." And they're like, "Oh, you gotta try it. You gotta go further. Get further along in the game." And then I play it, and by the time I'm done with the cutscene, either we're doing something else now, or not the opening cutscene, but like, you know, the opening part. Whatever the reason, I end up like not being able to get much further than that. So I've played the opening for The Last of Us many times. Last of Us 1 and 2 are my favorite games of all time. There was like a whole lot of controversy with the second one though, right? Like, was there any actual merit to the controversy, or were people just being dumb like they usually are? I've never cried so much over video games in my entire life. Damn. That's a hell of a review. I believe it, though. Like, from what I have seen from, like, the opening of the first one, it seems like it's a kind of game that mercilessly jerks tears. Here, while this is going on, I'm going to look up the name of that comedian. Yes, I'm still on that. John Caparulo. That's his name. Oof. Yeah, John Caparulo is very funny. People just being dumb. The second one absolutely rocked me mentally. Such a good story. But yeah, number 2 had me big boy crying at the end of my bed for a solid 20 minutes. Ain't nothing wrong with a few manly tears. Okay. I want to find Forest Haven. Here. Just so I'm not wasting time. Okay, so apparently it's there. Last of Us 2 is sad as fuck. Yeah, I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I necessarily want to play something that's gonna make me sad. That, and also the fact that, like, even though my PS4 has 2 terabytes of storage, it's still full, because even with physical copies of games, I have to... Oh, no. You have to download the whole game, which is hot garbage. Absolute garbage. Kind of like this guy showing up right here. I wasn't paying attention. Probably could have avoided him if I was. Gotcha. But yeah, I can't really get any new PS4 games because I'm not buying a bigger hard drive than 2 terabytes. That thing was already $100. I hate the new consoles. Why do I have to download a game I physically have? Yeah, for real though. I know what the actual reason is. I know what the actual, like, hardware reason is. It's so that they have faster load times. That's literally what it is so that it has faster load times. But, like, man, can I have the option to not do that? Because, like, I have something like... I don't know. I think I have, like, around 70 PS4 games. On my Switch, I have twice as many. And... Nah, not twice as many. I think on Switch I have more than 70. But, like, I'm taking up less than half the capacity. To be fair, I have a 250... No. 500 gig? I think it's 500 gigs. I have a 500 gigabyte micro SD, but that's 500 gigabytes versus 2 terabytes. It's unacceptable. It's like I have to choose to delete games in order to play new ones. That's fucked. That's fucked up. Especially when you have 2 terabytes of space. I'll take a longer load time if I can just pop in the game and play it. Yeah, I will too. Like, give me that option. It's absolutely ridiculous that I have... Like, I say I have 70 PS4 games, but, like, most of them are little indie titles that are very tiny, you know? Like, they're not huge, but they're, like, digital. So that's why they take up space, but they're not huge. The huge ones are the ones that I have that are physical. Like my copy of GTA 5 is such a large file. It is disgustingly huge. Yep, that's them out in the distance there. It's Forest Haven and the Forbidden Woods, or whatever it's called. Anyway, I'm not really looking at any of the new consoles yet. PS5 and whatever the new Xbox is called, I don't keep track of it because it's such a dumb naming convention. Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S. What's the difference? I don't fucking know. But with the recent announcement of, like, the second part for the Final Fantasy VII remake, and also that they're remaking Crisis Core, now I'm kind of thinking that I might want to get a PS5. Although I heard that it's also coming to PC, so maybe I'll just do that instead. Because I've got a really nice PC. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do, but I do want to play the new Final Fantasy VII remakes. Because they're really fun. The first one I thought was really fun. I'm not worried about PS5 till God of War Ragnarok comes out. I have uh, the the first one, not like God of War 1, but like I have the one that comes before Ragnarok. I haven't really gotten far in it. My problem is that like for a while I was just like grabbing all the high profile games, and then I end up like not playing them. And then Breath of the Wild came out and kind of ruined video games for me for a while there, because I was like that game feels like it came from the future, you know? That game feels like it came from the future, and like this is what video games will be like, 20 years from now. And now everything else just seems to come up short in comparison. Like, that game was just so good, and it absolutely gripped me from start to finish. And like, it was the first game in a long time to make me feel like a kid again. Okay, so gotta Breath of the Wild took me a few months to get into. I was beyond overwhelmed with the size of the game. That was like the exciting part to me. Now I'm like kind of over games that are huge. I want more tiny games, please. The thing is, though, is that for its size, they give you a decent amount of stuff to like do and discover while you're playing Breath of the Wild. There we go. There it is. Kind of why I've been playing GameCube games, never-ending library of good stuff to play. Dude, I feel that, like, so much. I know exactly. That's what I'm doing. Playing through my old stuff. Because I'm just overwhelmed with the games that I have. And there's literally something for everybody on GameCube. You want to throw little plant dudes, we got that. Yes, everything your twisted little mind can think up. Alright. Is he on my boat now? Yeah, he's on the head of the boat. Alright. I hate to cut this short, because I am enjoying myself very much, but I'm also getting very tired, and it's time for me to start getting ready for bed. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I think that this is a pretty good spot, and next time... Oh, hang on. Next time I play, I'll be doing the, I think it's the Earth Temple, or maybe that's the one that we just did. But either way, we're going to be doing Makar's temple. Let's see. Anybody online? Nope. Okay. Then yeah, with that, I'm going to go ahead and start closing down the stream. Have a good night, dude. I'll try to catch your next stream. Please do. I really enjoyed having you in the chat. It was really fun. Makar's my boy. Alright. Good night, folks. Thanks for joining. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Bye-bye.